is Janvi and welcome back to my YouTube channel or welcome to my YouTube channel. So as you know, today what we are going to do, today we are going to do the polynomials chapter, and in that we are going to do the zero of the polynomial. Okay, we are going to do, oh what is this, today we are going to do the zero of the polynomials. Okay, we are going to talk today, we are going to talk about zero. Okay, and zero as the polynomial we are going to today's talk. So if I say you this thing, see this, find the value of a polynomial px for x is equal to c. So are you able to understand it? Are you able to understand it what I want to say to you? Are you able to understand? I hope you must, or you are not able to, but some of the students didn't must understand it that what I want to say it. So now let us go and see that what did I want, actually I want to say. Okay, so but first of all, if you don't understand it, let me go on another slides to explain you. See this, find the value of each of the following polynomials at the indicated value of the variables. Okay, so in the first thing, what is given to us, that px is equal to 5x square minus 3x plus 7 at x is equal to 1. Okay, this is our question, and they are saying, but as we know that we represent polynomial as p and x, we represent polynomial by this process. Okay, by this we represent polynomial, and after it if I say you, just understand that x is somewhat of a variable. Okay, just understand that x is somewhat of a variable. Okay, I hope this much is clear to you. Okay, this thing and this thing is clear to you. Okay, so I have talked about px. Okay, this is a px, and the question says 5x. Okay, 5x square minus 3x plus 7, and in that x we will take the value of x is 1. Okay, I hope the most of the children has find the answer before my the lecture. They didn't understand. Some students those have understand, and some students don't have understand that. So I'm here to tell you the conclusion for this. What you have to do, are you able to see this kind of x? Okay, just think, are you able to see this x? Are you able to see? So in the place of this x we have to take that x is equal to 1. In the place of this x, or in the place of 5, in the place of 5x, or in the place of minus, oh sorry, okay, and in the place of 5x. Okay, so let me write it over here. Let me write it so that you are able to understand this very quick as you can. So px, okay, and x is equal to 1. So px is equal to 5x cube, no not cube, it is square, minus 3x, then plus 7. Okay, forgot this question. Okay, I'm just writing it, then plus 7. In the place of this, in the place of this x we have to put 1. Okay, in the place of this x we have to put 1. Okay, so now let's get going for this. In this what we will do, we will do it at p, in the place of x we will write 1, and then 5, in the place of x we will write 1 square, then in the place of x we will write it as 1, and then after it what we will do, we will write it as plus, forgot this. Okay, then plus 7. Okay, this is our conclusion. Then after it what we will write it as 5, 1 1 is a 5, 5 minus 3 plus 7. We are going to find that, we are finding it. Then 5 minus 3, what the answer that will give? 2 plus 7. So what should be the answer? Just tell me. 9 should be the answer, isn't it? So what is the answer of this question? It is 9. Okay, so the correct answer of this question is 9. Are you getting my point? What did I want to say? Are you getting it? Getting it? Not getting? Are you getting it? Okay, so this is very simple point that you have to understand. This is very simple, just think of it. What we have done, we have the question that find the value of each of the following polynomials, and we have done the first thing. Okay, we have done the first question, and when we have done this, this is thinking that this is really an easy question for you, isn't it? Okay, so in this today's session we will not make a video very much longer. We will try to finish it as soon as possible. Okay, and then the second thing that come over here, that is solution. Okay, so that was the solution. In the first question of the first question, I have tell you the answer that we are getting is 9. Okay, that was the solution. Okay, and the second, if you want you can do it, and in the form over here, as you can see, in the place we have, wait, in the pt we have the question pt is equal to 4t 4 raised to the power 4 and 5t. So in the place of t we have to put a. Okay, so what will be the answer? The answer should be 4. Let me raise it because there are so many of the things that happen. So let me write the answer over here. Okay, the answer is 4 a, and this is raised to the power 4, just wait. Okay, then plus 5 raised to the power, no, 5 a, then raised to the power 3, and then a square, then plus 6. That should be the answer that comes. So let's go and see the what the answer. So we are having the correct answer. Okay, able to say this, really a simple formula. Okay, then in the place of just t we have written a in the place of it, and we are getting this kinds of answer. Okay, next moving on to the next. So in that same value, but if you ask that where we find 0 in it. Okay, so wait, I'm gonna to explain you. So here if I say this is my conclusion, if I say that this is my solution, if I write p, then x is equal to x minus 1. Okay, if I take this thing, okay, then what should I write it? Then when x is equal to 1, where we write that x is equal to 1, in the place of this x, in the place of this x we have to take 1. Okay, we have to take 1. So let us do this. Okay, doing it very easy formula we are going to do in the easy way. P, in the place of x we will take 1, then is equal to, in the place of x again 1, so the 1 is the positive sign, and then minus 1. What we are getting? Cutting, we have cut it down. Then what the answer that came? A big 0. A big 0 we get. Okay, so guys, we are getting a big 0. So what we can say, just a second, the answer we are getting is 0. Okay, so what we are getting is, we are seeing that here 1 is called the 0 of the polynomial, because 1 is the place in which we are putting 1 as the x, and when we are putting in the variable of x we are getting 0. Okay, so 1, we can see that here 1 is the 0 of the polynomial. Okay, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, very easy. If you are getting this, get me a like, and also if you are not getting it, comment down, I will give you a one more video. Okay, then again this man is also saying that 0 of the polynomial px is a number c. Just indicate x, c in the place of dash. Don't be confused in p and c. They are saying that p, oh, what is this? Okay, then p. Okay, in the same way we have to do it like that. Okay, in the same way we have to do. Okay, then p, then bracket, in bracket we will write x. Okay, in the bracket we know that there are so many of the x. Just in the place of x we have to put c. Okay, just in the place of x we have written as c. In the place of this x we have written this c. Okay, getting my point? Getting my points? Let's take an example for it. Okay, let's take an easy peasy example for it. Just a second. Just a second. Yeah. Now if we say it as pc, then p, yeah, then px. So let's take an example. Let I say p, then x is equal to x plus 3. If I say you find a digit, find a number by which you are getting 0, what you will write? Let me say you that take x is equal to minus 3. take x is equal to minus 3, then what you will do, in the place of x you will write minus 3, then is equal to minus 3, then plus 3, cut down, answer we are getting a big 0. Okay, getting my point, getting my point. So by this today we have ended our session. So I hope you like this video, you like it, and if you are like this, you like this video, then don't forget to like, subscribe and share to my videos. And also we are getting, we are, I have an app for you, and like if I say you that I am teaching you this chapter and your teachers is mainly going on the chapter like geometry question first, they go on the graph chapter. So if you are doing that, I will prefer you a app, that is your NCRT solution app. Okay, if you're not getting it, just there are some videos that is also related to YouTube's, you can see that video and you can understand it very carefully. Okay, so by this, thank you, like, subscribe and share to my this video so that more children can get illustrated. Thank you.